Sam's mom mentions her concerns at his next checkup with his pediatrician. His pediatrician had referred Sam to a
Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? Hello, everyone. It's like there's a delay or something. I don't know. Like there's a delay or something. I don't know. Great. Hi, Tina. Dina. Andra. Great. So happy that you're here. Dina. Latress. Michelle Mullen. So happy that you're here. Hi, Gretchen. Latress. Michelle Mullen. Nikki with Dragonfly Saves. Nikki with Dragonfly Saves. Yeah, I hear an echo too, and I don't know why. It's like I hear it and then I hear it again. I hear an echo too, and I don't know why. It's like I hear it and then I hear it again. Hello, Charlene. I don't know. Charlene. I don't know. Turn your sound off from your device. Okay, let me try that. Turn your sound off from your device. Okay, let me try that. Okay, I've turned it off. Turn your sound off from your device. Okay, let me try that. Okay, I've turned it off. Okay, I've turned it off. I don't know. It's like there's a delay, but I don't know. It's like there's a delay, but I don't know. I'm using my phone. That's what I used last week. Wait, maybe let me turn the sound. I know. It might be because I have the sound up on my laptop. Okay, let's see. Is that better? Nope. Then I can't hear you. Okay, is that better? Then I can't hear you. Yes, Andrew. I'm using my phone and I'm watching it on my laptop. Okay, is that better? Okay, good. I think I just had the volume up too high on my laptop, maybe. Yes, Andrew. I'm using my phone and I'm watching it on my laptop. Okay, great. I think we've got it. Good. I think I just had the volume up too high on my laptop, maybe. Okay, mute. Okay, let me try muting my laptop. Okay. Okay, there we go. Now? Great. That's what the problem was. Hi, Buttercup. We've got 17 on here now. When we get just a few more, we'll start adding some money to our emergency fund. For those of you that are here that don't know, I created this emergency fund binder, and I actually gifted it to my members. I gifted them the digital copy so we could start saving together for an emergency fund. So each Saturday night, we're putting a little bit of money in it. I hope to be doing the Saturday Night Lives every week, but I won't have one next week because I'm going to be out of town. I'm going to be in Augusta, Georgia next Saturday watching my granddaughter in a rowing competition. So I won't have a Saturday Night Live next week, but after that, we'll be good. Appreciate all of you hopping on here with me tonight. Did you have many trick-or-treaters? I know that Andra didn't have many. We didn't have any. None. I always buy a bag of candy just in case, but I try to get stuff that guy and I like just in case. Hey, Blessed Budgets by Abigail and Francis Rose. I don't have many buttercup because we kind of live kind of in the country and our driveway is a long driveway off of the road, so kids don't really come up here. Kids used to that knew us and would come, but they don't come anymore. They're all grown and nobody comes now. Hi, Chris. Hi, Diane. Yeah, I have to read you. I can't hear you, Nikki. I know I was only listening to myself. I wasn't listening, hearing you, just myself. We'll go ahead and I'll wait a few minutes, let a few more get in here before we put money into our emergency fund. We'll go ahead and play maybe another game. Hey, Elizabeth, how are you doing? Okay, let's do a little bit more in our Feed the Piggy. And I owed this one $8 from last week. So I've got it in here. Well, it's in here. This is the money I laid out to play with tonight. This is the money that I had put in here last week from this challenge. Okay. This is my emergency money. This is some Thanksgiving savings I thought we might do. And this is for Piggy right here. Okay, I owed Feed the Piggy $8 from last week. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in. So I'll know I've got that paid. Okay. And I've laid out $25 to play tonight. And that's all. Okay, here's my 25. Okay, let's get our dice and let's see how we can do tonight on Feed the Piggy. Okay, let's do the color one first. Okay, we're going green and a 4. So that would be right here. Okay, so $4. An orange. We don't have an orange. A yellow. And a 4. Okay, so let's go ahead and put in $8 so that we know we're not getting behind. Let me take $2 back. There we go. Okay, and then let's do, we don't have orange, blue, and a 1. We don't have a 1. 1, a 3. A blue 3. Okay, so that's $3 more. Well, I'll wait because I don't have 3 there. Okay, so we know we owe it 3. A red, 2. We already have the red 2 filled up. A blue, and the 1. We don't have a 1. Blue 6. I'm not sure I'm doing this right. I made it. A red, 2. We've already got it filled in. Let's go. I know I'm not doing it right. This should have been the 2. It's okay. I know what we're doing now, so I'll blue. We don't have one. Well, blue 3. Well, we've got that one. We don't have orange. My goodness. Orange and ones is all I'm getting. Okay, yellow and a 5. Okay, so we owe it $8 more. Okay, I am still owe it $1 more. Yellow, no ones. A 4, we've got the 4 filled. Blue, 6. We've got that one filled. My goodness. Green, 6. We've got it filled. My gracious, Judy. Yellow, give me a 2. 5. I'm going to give up on this. Blue, and 3. One more roll and I'm going to switch. Red, 2. We've already got it filled. I'll tell you what, let's quit on Piggy. Let's see what we've got here. Let me see who else has come in. Hi, Denise. How are you? Oh, I doubt that you annoy people, Chris. Oh, you like Christmas music? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48. Let's take 5 of these ones and put them back. Okay, and then I owe it $1. So there's my $1 I owe it. Okay, so we'll quit on Piggy for this week. Okay. Yes, Piggy is getting kicked to the pond, Gretchen. I kept having it come up with ones and orange, and I don't have either one of those things. How many of you have started Christmas shopping? Or have you? I've just bought a couple of things. My sister and my niece live in pajamas, and so I saw some pajamas that I loved for them, and I went ahead and picked them up. I'm not through with them. There's a couple other things I would like to get them. I'd kind of like to get my niece a tablet, so I'm kind of thinking about getting her that. But I did go ahead and get them pajamas, and I bought Guy's sister some pajamas. Oh, Diane, you've been busy, huh? Not me. I haven't yet. Actually, this morning, I was doing my video for tomorrow, and Guy was gone. He went to help a friend make apple butter. And I always close these French doors when I'm in here in the sunroom filming, and there was a little peck on one of the doors. I looked up, and it was my son-in-law, and it really surprised me. I knew he was here because his dad had some surgery, and he had come in to spend a few days and kind of help with him, but he hadn't been here yet. So I was really surprised when I saw him. But he came by because he said he was going back home tomorrow, and he didn't know if there was anything that I wanted to send on down with him, because he said next week when we see them in Georgia, they might not have room. But I told him no, because I haven't started shopping yet. But he usually does. If he comes, he usually does come by. he has to go up to Virginia. He's a mining engineer, and he goes up to Virginia Tech every now and then to teach a class. And his parents live about maybe 15 minutes from us. And so he comes in every now and then and is here for a few days. But I was just shocked when I looked up and saw that it was him standing at the door. Yeah, I need to get busy myself. Oh, Dina, that's neat. When Gary was about 10, he wanted to do that so bad. And, he got a he was allergic to dogs, so we couldn't have a dog at that time in the house. But we got him a dog that he could have outside, and he wanted to go to dog shows, and he just fell in love with that, but he never really did it. Yeah, I like to be done too, Diane. And actually, since my kids are coming home this year for the first time in a very long time, uh, they haven't been here really since the kids were little for Christmas. They usually come Thanksgiving, but this year they're coming for Christmas. So I told Guy the last couple of years we haven't even bothered to put up our big Christmas tree because there wasn't going to be anybody here. But I told Guy, I said, you know what that means? We've got to get out decorations and our big tree this year. He said, maybe that means you have to. He was only kidding. Well, Dina, I certainly hope that she does so well in that dog show. Hi, Carmen. Hi, Super Psycho Mom. Well, we'll go ahead and do our emergency fund. Like I was telling some of the others, this is in my Etsy shop, and you can get it either in the book form or you can just get the printables. But I did give the printables to my members, my channel members, so we could start saving on a 1K savings for emergencies. Because as everybody knows, a few weeks ago we really had emergencies in our area, all the way from Florida all the way up through Ohio, and I think it'd be a good thing to do. Hi, Eva. And I know we're working on some emergency stuff on Donna Powered by Creativity on her channel, on her lives. We're doing that. But this is just a 1K savings that we're doing here. We're doing it. I'm doing it with my members, but I'd like for everybody to do it with me. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm putting in $25 tonight. This is my emergency fund that I'm putting in tonight. I'm putting in two tens and a five. Okay. And this was actually money from my video that I did today from Money Hog. Okay, so no, I'm sorry, it was from last week. Money Hog was a different thing today. So we're going to color in another 25. So far we've got $50 in our emergency fund. And I'm thrilled about that because that's a pretty good start. So I'd love it if all of you could start this little savings with us. We'll work on it together, and it might take us all year to build it, but that's okay. We'll get it built and put away. I'd like to have that as just cash that I have put away somewhere. And, because you never know. Because as all of you know, I've got kids, my daughter and my grandchildren live in Florida, and you never know when you might need to go. We thought a couple weeks ago we might need to go, and if I did, I was going to have to empty out some of my binders, and I don't want to have to do that. Hi, Dawn. Oh, okay. Thank you so much for stopping by, Dawn, no matter how long you can stay. Have many of you started working in your head at least about what kind of challenges you want to do next year and how you're going to change your binders around? I have been. I think I'm going to be doing some refresh and changing some days that I do things and kinds of challenges I'm doing and that kind of thing. And I'm kind of working it on in my head right now, but pretty soon I'm going to be writing it down and getting my binders ready. I think it's always fun to do a refresh in January. Hi, Lanybug. Yeah, me too, Eva. I think it's fun to do that. I did that last year, and that's when I started Friends Day Wednesday was last year in January, and I want to do that too. I have a couple ready to go, Dawn, but not all of them. Yeah, thanks to this budgeting thing that we've been doing, Michelle, I've got Christmas money too, and I'm not having to worry about it, and I'm so glad. That's what I'm going to do too, Diane. I think I'm going to have one day that I'm just going to call monthlies, and I want those to be kind of long-term challenges that I'm going to be working on each week all year. So I think that's what I'm going to do too. I think I'm going to have a day that's that. And I think I'm going to have a day where maybe I'm doing box challenges. I just want to, refresh, mix it up a little more, make things new. Oh, good, Elizabeth. $10. It's a good start. I'm sure there's going to be plenty of weeks when I can only put in $10 too. Maybe even five. But that's okay. I figure we might work on this all year, but at the end of the year, we'll have that $1,000 saved in there, and that money is going in my safe. I'm going to have the cash in there. If I've got to bug out, as Donna says, we can bug out. Yeah, that might be a good idea too, Michelle. I think really this year I've had a few too many challenges too. I've been trying to keep a goal of how much I can spend each day, but some weeks it's kind of hard. I'm kind of having to squeeze the grape, as they say, to get those few dollars to keep it going the way I have been. I'm thinking about maybe next, starting in January, I may cut down on how many challenges I have in a binder at one time. Yeah, that's a great idea. Hi, Shades Budgets. Oh, that's good, Diane. I'm so glad. Yeah, I'm doing that too. You never know when you might have to bug out, not just because you have an emergency here, but you don't know when you might have to go because somebody else needs you. So I'm working on it. Yeah, I think it's good when you have certain kinds of challenges that you use for certain things. Like my A through L Bucks challenge, that money is all going for real estate taxes. I know that that's where that money is going. And just decided this month that my group play challenges, I'm going to use all that for taxes. All the money that I save in those challenges is going to go for taxes. And then I think that the other challenges that I do, like my $5 Fridays, um, my scratchers, and that kind of thing, I'm going to then divide them up into my sinking funds. How many of you are saving with me on the Save with Gratitude in November? We started that just Friday, and we've already got six. Well, I did my video for tomorrow, so now I have $6 in it. And I've made one for here's probably my ring thing. I must have went outside. Oh, good, good. I'm so glad so many of you are doing it with me. I think it's just fun. Each day there's a little different thing, and the amounts are not high. and I think it's going to be fun. I think in the summer when we did the Christmas in July one, I didn't save the whole 75 because we were on vacation uh, in Florida at that time, so I didn't do everything, but I saved. It was getting close to. It was up in the 60s, I know. So I'm anxious to see how many I can do this time. Oh, great, Eva. Thank you. I'm glad you like it, even though you're not putting money in it. That's quite all right. I'm just so glad that you're thinking about it anyway. The temperature here is 56 degrees right now. We've actually had a beautiful week. It's been like summer. So it's been really nice here this week. Of course, you do know how many of you remembered that tonight we put our clocks back for those that live in the areas that do that. Yeah, the clocks fall back tonight. Ooh, that is super huge, Super Psycho Mom. $1,000 is huge for me. I'm hoping I can get to a point where I can look at that 5,000. I actually, when I first started the budgeting thing like a year and a half ago, my goal was to do that 100 envelope challenge. I saw right away I wouldn't be able to do it. Not right now. Oh, if it's rainy where you are, Michelle, I bet it's rainy where my daughter is. I hope it's not though, because my granddaughter had homecoming tonight, and my daughter sent me a video, and she looks so pretty. I'd hate to see all those pretty girls get rained on tonight. It's times like that I really hate that we don't live close because you miss all that kind of stuff. But I'll get to see them next week, and my grandson, the oldest grandson, he's coming with them. He wasn't planning on going to her rowing competition till he found out that we were coming. Then he decided, oh yeah, he wants to go. Well, that's a good idea, Super Psycho Mom. I haven't done that yet. I've been just moving my money into sinking funds. Other than my like challenge, I do use that money to fund other uh, savings challenges. When I finish a row on those little hands, and I will put that money back into my savings challenge money. Yeah, I hope she does too, Michelle. Yeah, Gretchen, that's what we've got to do. We've got to set goals for what we want to do and what we want to accomplish. I have found that out while doing this, and that's why I thought, I have an emergency fund envelope in one of my sinking fund binders, but it seems like every time I get a little money in it, something would come along and I'd pull that money out. I'm not going to do that this time. That's why I thought if I have this binder that is specifically for this emergency fund, and I'm just going to tell myself, you can't touch it. And that's what I'm going to do. Got a couple's Thanksgiving games here I thought we might play tonight. This one is one that I gave to my members. I try to give them a freebie every month, and this was the one that I gave them for Thanksgiving. And it's just a roll and save. And I thought that we might do just roll maybe 3 times this week and see what we get. Ladybug, I've put in $50 so far. I put in 25 last week, and I put in 25 this week. But I won't be able to do that every week. I know. Some weeks I might can only put 10. Some weeks I might be able to put 5. I don't know. I'm kind of thinking about, my daily challenge that I'm doing with Donna's binder where I'm doing $1 a day. I'm thinking about at the end of December, I will have June through December in there, and I'm thinking about when I pull that money out, moving that money to my emergency fund. I'm thinking about it. I'm not positive yet. Okay, let's do this pumpkin pie and see how much it's going to get. Okay, it's getting 6. We're just going to do 3 of them. And 2. And 2. Okay. So we owe this $10 tonight. This is money I set aside for Thanksgiving challenges. Okay. So we'll put $10 with this. And like I said, this was a freebie that I gave my members. I've been trying to do them a freebie every month. Okay. And then I wanted to do this one just because I love her so much. Steph's on a budget. She put this up as a freebie the other day. It's called Turkey Gravy, Beans and Rolls. Let me see that casserole. I just thought it was so cute. Good night, Diane. I'm so happy that you come. Good night, Michelle. And remember, I won't have one next Saturday night, but I will the next week after that. Oh, that's a good idea, Super Psycho Mom. 52 weeks kids challenge. That's a great idea. A quarter a week plus the coins to cash. Great. Okay, I'm going to do a roll and save on this one too, and we will just do, I think I'll do 3 on this because I wanted to do 3 a week. Okay, 5. And 1. And 1. So we're putting $7 in here today. But I thought that was so cute. Turkey, gravy, beans, and rolls. Let me see that casserole. I like the coin idea too. I'll show you how I do my coins. I don't really do it on camera very much. I think I only have one. But this is what I have, this thing right here. And we just throw our change in it and you shake it down and it will keeps going down to the next level. And when we get it full, then we wrap the coins and I take them to the bank. At first, I was doing a little challenge with them, but I've been just taking it to the bank and then using the money for this to do challenges with. But I just keep it here on my desk, and Guy comes in and pops his change in there, and I do too. And it works out pretty good. I've got to get busy doing grocery shopping for Thanksgiving myself. I haven't. Well, I'm not going to be doing too much. Oh, thank you, Evelyn. You are so welcome. Yeah, Michelle Guy usually has a lot of change too. Most of that change is coming from him. He'll come out here and empty his pockets out every few days. What do you mean not us in Arizona, Evelyn? Did I miss something? I got the dime challenge from Mandy's budgeting journey on Etsy, and I have, when I would roll dimes, I do fill that out, but I just really haven't been doing it on. That's the dime challenge that I'm doing, Gretchen, but I haven't really been doing it on camera. I've been coloring it in whenever I roll the dimes. Actually, I can show you right here. I've been coloring it in when I roll the dimes up, but I just haven't been doing it on camera, really. But it's kind of fun. I actually had someone, and I'm wanting to think it might have been Gretchen, that asked me if I could do one where it was lower amounts, not dollars. And I was thinking about looking at that and maybe doing it for all the coins, not just dimes. But we'll see. I've been working on some other stuff right now and trying to get stuff together for members and things like that. So, but I need to get busy on some new stuff. Oh, I haven't seen the penny challenge. I started taking, when I first started, I was taking my change to the bank, and then I have a $500 jar challenge in my Etsy shop, and I was going to use it to do my change with. And I started out doing that. Then I ended up just taking my change and using it for challenges. Oh, good, Lanebug. That's good. I'm glad that you like that. I'm going to start it. I'm going to start that year-long cookie challenge in January myself. Oh, you're welcome, Gretchen. Oh, okay. I'll have to check it out, Eva. Do you see that, Gretchen, that Eva has a low change savings book on her website? Hi, Kayla. Hi, Elma. Okay, Dina, we'll see you next time. Remember, I won't be here next Saturday night, but I will the Saturday night afterwards. Unless I could talk my family into doing a live with me next Saturday night in a hotel room, but I doubt that happening. Yes, the cookie challenge is in my Etsy shop, and it comes as a book. It comes as a book, and it's laminated like this one, but it's like I can show you. Let me show you right. It comes like in a binder like that, but I did mine and put it in a binder like this. And there's cookies. It's uh, every month would be $50, and it's cookies every month. Christmas cookies all year long. And I'm going to be starting this in January. And what I have on my in my Etsy shop is a binder I'll put together with the cord, but I just went ahead and made me one and just put it into this little binder right here. And I'm, like I said, I'm going to start it in January. That's one of my new ones I'm doing. Well, thank you, Jessie. Well, I'm glad you're feeling better, Kayla. Um, I don't know. I actually have that challenge, Michelle, the Minnie and Mickey. And I actually bought it last year and I didn't start it. So I might do it this year because that would be one of those long term ones for me because I couldn't put a whole bunch in at one time. So that might be one that I do. Oh, thank you, Elma. Yeah, I want to do some challenges next year that are long term that kind of, last all year where you, at the end of the year, you've saved a lot. That's what I'm wanting to do. And I want to do some that are quick too, because I'm a person that also likes quick wins to where you feel like you're getting somewhere. Oh, Chris, it's this the cookie challenge. It's just a binder that I made that it comes like this right here, but it has each month you save $50. It's 12 scratch offs January through December, and you save $50 a month. So at the end of the year, you'd have $600 in savings. That's what the cookie challenge is. But yeah, I like the long ones because you can save a whole lot with those. But I like short ones too because you can have some quick wins and feel like you're getting somewhere. Ooh, that's good. $2,715 in challenges to put in your sink runs. I had quite a bit. If you've seen my video yesterday, I had a lot too this time. I had like 2,500, but it was due to two large challenges. I finished my North Pole box, and I was doing the Saving 101 with Donna on Sunday nights, and we finished it last week, and it was $535. So I had two big ones that put me about 1100, close to $1,100, and that's why I had that big amount this time. Oh, Etsy gets me too, Michelle. It does me too. I think last year I had a challenge. I believe it was from I think it was Budgeting by Dina US, and it was Etsy gel, and it was really fun to do. Yes, time changes tonight, Evelyn. Sure does. Files back. Hi, Brian Jacobson. Thank you so much. I'm glad that you enjoy my channel. Yeah, Budgeting by Dina US. I don't know if she still has it or not. I believe it was her. And she has a scratcher, Andra, that is called Etsy Gel. And it's you save $100. So what I did that scratcher, and then I used it $100 on Etsy. Yeah, I'm kind of in Donna Gel too. I just bought her a couple weeks ago the 52-week challenge that we're supposed to be starting next week or so. So that was the last thing I bought, I think. And then tomorrow night we're starting the brick wall challenge, and I'm ready for that. I'm so happy you guys are here. I didn't know how many I'd get. Saturday night is kind of a tough night for a lot of people, I know, but Saturday night works well for me. We're usually home. We're not really going out partying people. So I'm usually home on Saturday nights most of the time. Yeah, you are lucky. I purchased the 52-week. It's been a few weeks ago, but I finally got it put together um, this week, and I'm ready. And I was so glad that I had not put it together yet. I hadn't cut it because when I saw last week how she was going to change hers up this time, I decided to do that too, and I didn't cut all of them out. And so I just bought this folder and cut one of her little envelopes out and glued it on the top here. And then I just punched holes and put them in here like this. So I thought, well, I'm glad I saw that she was going to do hers that way before I cut all these, took the time and cut all of these up. So I'm ready for it. I don't think I will be able to put in it what Donna's going to, but I'll put in what I can each week. Oh. I was getting ready to cut mine out and do them the way she did last year. And then last week, when she was saying she was going to leave hers like that this year, and I thought, well, that's kind of a good idea, and it'd be easier than cutting all that out, or and making that little binder. So I just decided to do that. Yeah, me too, Andrew. I can't do the if we're going to do the brick wall, I cannot do the 25 a week or whatever into 52 week. It might be some weeks it might be $5, some weeks it might be 10. I don't know. It just all depends. But that's all right. On the 101, I made sure that I saved every week exactly what everybody was saving so we could all finish that challenge at the same time. But I figure the 52 week is more personal and you just have what you have. So it's what I'm doing. Yeah, mine's going to vary too, Gretchen. Oh, I agree with you so much, Michelle and Eva. I cannot tell you how proud I am to be a member of this community. I don't really, and for people you don't even know, don't think I've been a part of anything where I have found so many people that's so helpful and and it was proud of you and want you to do well. That's what I love about this community. I mean, you don't even know each other, not really, really, but you always want the best for each other, and I just love that. Yeah, Andrew, I'm kind of thinking on that seventh envelope, which is going to be Saver's Choice. I think each time it hits 25, I'm going to put it into a different sinking fund each time. I'm not sure what we're starting the wall with. I'm wanting to say that she said $20, but I'm not sure on that. I'm thinking that's what she said. Andrew might know more than me. I know what you mean, Andrew. That it's the same thing with me. Uh, it, I'm closer with you guys than I am some of my family now, and I used to have a really, really close knit family, but we've lost so many members of my family, and they've moved and everything. Yeah, $20. That's what I thought, Andrew. I thought she said $20, and I'm going to try to stick with that for the wall, but I know I can't stick with that for the 52 week. It's possible that some weeks I might be able to put 20 in it, but I don't think that's going to be very often. I thought 10's probably what I would do the first time too, Gretchen, and see how it goes. I know that Jason in last week's live, he said he was just going to do whatever money he had in his pocket was what it was going to get. I agree with you, Super Psycho. I do too. I just feel like I have a whole bunch of sisters and a couple brothers on here. Well, that's a good idea, Bryson. It didn't think about that. But if it would say, what if it would, the wheel, I'd have to have the wheel with all low numbers on it. Not over 10. That's like this 20-sided dice I have. You never see me use it except for when I'm doing my traveling binder. And that's just to tell me what page to go to. Most of the time, I'm using this little 6-sided die I have right here. unless I'm doing a challenge that specifically calls for a certain die, but I don't have too many of those. Yeah, I could do that, Michelle. I think the smallest die I have is a six-sided die. I've heard somebody say something about there being a three or four-sided die, but I don't have one of those. Hi, Mary. I'm so happy you could make it. Yeah, I used to have a huge family too, and we were all so close. And I think I've told you guys before, I had an older brother and sister that were like 13 and 10 when I was born. Then my younger sister was born, I was like 2.5 years older than her. So it's almost like my mom and dad had two sets of kids because my brother and older brother and sister married early too. And but even at that, they always lived close to us. And then where I live now, when my mom and dad bought this place, they made sure they had enough land where we could all build a home. So we all had homes here. Our children all grew up together. But now the children have moved to different places. Of course, I lost my mom and dad and my younger sister and my brother and his wife. All that's left here really is my sister and I. We're the only ones left. And of course, Gary is now living in, my son is living in my mom and dad's home place, but there's not that many of us anymore that live around here. So I don't have that big, huge family like we used to. Yeah, Mary, we started at 8 o'clock and we've just had a good time chatting about everything. We've gone from Christmas to time change to saving change to challenges we're going to be doing the new year. We've talked about a little bit of everything, and I've done a couple of challenges, but I've kind of enjoyed talking more than doing the challenges. It is now 8:54 here, Mary. You're in California, aren't you? We've got one from California, we've got one from Arizona, one from Texas, Nevada. Yes, I'm doing the hop next year. Actually, on November 12th, I'll be doing the hop again for this year, but starting in January, we're going to be starting the brand new hop. And yes, I will be doing it. I have absolutely loved doing the hop. I love keeping up with each other's channels when they're doing it, and I've just really, really loved it. So it's 5:54 there, Mary. Yep, it's 8:54 here. Oh, you do have a 3D. I don't have a D3 or a D4. This 6 is the lowest one that I have. But that's okay. It's low enough for me. I just can't do that 20-sided die or 100-sided die like I've seen some people do. If I did that, I wouldn't be able to do a video every day, that's for sure. I'd have to cut down to maybe twice a week. And then I would hate that because I enjoy this so much that I don't. When I first started out, I was just doing maybe a couple a week, but then I loved it so much that I wanted to do more. And so that's when I decided, okay, I'm going to cut back on how much I'm putting in each day so that I can do one each day. And that's what I started doing this back in January last year. Yeah, that's a good idea, Eva. Mary, I put 25 in, But that doesn't mean you have to put 25. I think we can all just put in what we want to each week. But it'd be fun to see how where everybody is on theirs. So right now I have $50 in it because I put 25 last week and 25 this week. And next week I might not be able to put that much in. But the reason I was able to put 25 in this week, because last Sunday when I did the money hog, my emergency fund won in it, so I was able to pull 25 from it for this week. So next week it might be 10. I don't know. But just put in what you can, and let's just see how fast we can get to that $1,000. Yeah. What I like about the tinies and minis is that those are kind of quick wins, and I love those. Oh, we have someone from Wyoming. Yeah, I did a randomizer in my on my members channel about a month ago in my month ahead binder, and that's the only time I've done it. So I've got $100 in there, but I've not been able to come back with another 100 to do it again. And I've got to get to where I can do that. I've been working really hard on that travel binder, and so I've been trying to put $50 a week in it, but I'd like to get to where at least once a month I can do the 100 in my month ahead. But so far I haven't been able to do that, and not if I'm going to do some challenges every day. Yeah, that was a good idea, Eva. That's good, Mary. Yay. I'm so glad. I've had three or four tell me now that they've already started their emergency binder, and I'm so happy. I think it would be fun. I think it would be fun just every once in a while if we just said how much we have in our binders. And when I get mine there to the 1K, that baby is going into the safe, and I'm not touching that money. It's going to absolutely be my bug out money if I've got to go. And I'm not going to use it for any other emergency except for that. And then I may start a second one, so I'll have it for emergencies for other things. Yeah, I need a 3D dice too. I need to look on Amazon, a D3 dice. I need to look on Amazon and see if they have them. I haven't even seen them. Oh, good, Elizabeth. I'm so happy to see that you guys are using that challenge. Sure, Eva, I would love to have one. Uh, Chris, not Chris, I almost said Chris Gilmore because I saw her name. Drew Conway. He's a guy that lives in California, and he actually sent me a D8 because I made a comment one day. I had a challenge and I needed a D8 for it, and he sent me a set of dice that had a D8 in it because he knew I didn't have one. That's a good idea, Super Cycle Mom, because that's what I was saying. I want this to be my bug out emergency fund, but I'd like to then, after I get this one done, do another one, have one for different emergencies. if I can build this one, I figure it's going to take me months to get it, but if we're just diligent with it a little bit each week, it's going to build up faster than you realize. Well, we worked on that saving one-on-one for about 6 months, and we got $535 in it. So, oh, okay, Eva. I like any color dice. I have all colors. I probably have every color dice that they make. I just don't have a D3 or a D4, but I have quite a few. And they've come from where I've bought challenges from people, and they've sent dice with them. Where these red ones come that I have when we were doing COVID, and DJ was coming to my house to do school every day. He had to have dice for some of his math things, and I found these over at Walmart. That's where I got this red one. But I love it because it shows the numbers. It's not just the little dots on it. So that's the one I use most of the time. I've been in Cheyenne. I actually spent the night in Cheyenne one time many years ago. Uh, I've told you that I grew up some of my childhood in LA, and one year, it was in October. Guy and Amy was just really, she was only about 3 years old, but we took a trip out to California, and we went up through the north and went through Wyoming and come down, went to San Francisco, and then come down the coast to LA. It was like a 3 week trip, and I think it was so beautiful out there in Nebraska. We went through the salt flats. It was absolutely beautiful. I'm trying to think if we spent the night in Cheyenne or Laramie. I don't remember. I'm wanting to say it was Cheyenne. Oh, did they have Frontier Days out in Cheyenne? It sounds like fun. Oh, rodeo. The only rodeos I've been to is we've had some rodeos come through here sometimes. And when the kids were younger, we went a couple of times because we got free tickets to it when I worked at the TV station. But we have a rodeo actually that's opened up right here up behind my house, not even a mile. And actually, in the summertime, when they're having rodeos, you can hear them in my backyard on the loudspeakers. But we've never been. Guy's best friend, his daughter is a barrel rider, and she competes in that, and they travel a lot of places where she's competing. And I think she's 16, but she loves it. Evie, you just love the rodeos because of the cowboys. Oh, good. I'm glad, Mary. Michelle, we went to, when I first retired, Guy and I planned a trip before I retired. We wanted to go up north through New England because that was really the only part of the U.S. we had never been to. And we went through New Hampshire and Vermont, Massachusetts up to Maine. And we had that is probably my most favorite trip we have ever done. I bet it is, Andra. And it was the end of October and first part, I mean the end of September, first part of October when we went, and it was absolutely beautiful. We went to my niece's home. She lives in Syracuse, New York, and she took us up to Niagara. We had the best vacation. We came back down to Massachusetts. We went to Nantucket on the ferry. We had a really good trip. We were gone, I think, almost 3 weeks. We traveled so much that first year when I retired, and then COVID hit, and that kind of put a stop to that. And it's like I can't get back to that for some reason to traveling much. Seems like every time we travel, it's to go to Amy's house or something. Well, I don't think you're talking about the horses and bulls either. Oh gosh. Let me see. I have two for the A through L challenge. I have my Friends Day Wednesday that I've kind of put on hold for right now because I've been doing fall stuff. And I have my scratcher binder, my fall binder, Sunday playing with friends, group play. I have these two monthly, these are monthly binders, it has my little monthly challenges. This little purple one I used last year for holidays. I'm not doing anything in it right now. This one is $5 Friday. Um, this one is Monday Minis. This one is birthday. These are my two sinking fund binders. This one is my month ahead, which I've only really done one time. And then spooky box, Christmas box. That's my travel binder I use when we're going places. And then these little binders are vehicle, uh, business binder, what's for dinner. This is the brand new hot binder right here. I'll show you. Oops, this is the brand new hot binder right here that we're going to be starting in January. And then there's my other hot binder. And then we've got the chocolate box. And this is my new travel one, but I haven't started it yet. And this is the cookie challenge. So that's how many I have. And I have a couple others over here that have I haven't started there for some new box challenges after the first of the year. But that's it. I don't know. I just have it separate. I know which binder is for which challenges. I'm going to be changing some stuff up though at the beginning of the year though. So some of these binders that you see might be for something else. I don't know, but we'll see. Maybe we all need to just find a rodeo to meet up at. You think that would work? Oh, good, Mary. That will be fun. We'll be doing it each month and saving $50 a month in that cookie binder. I do, Elizabeth. I told Guy I would love to get some of those floating shelves and put up here. That's what I would like to do is just have, I could have a few here and then have a floating shelf and get some of these off of my desk. But it's like each binder has its own little job that it does. So when I'm deciding to do a new challenge, I need a new binder. Isn't that the way it goes? And we don't have to tell anybody the reason we want to go to the rodeo. Maybe we need to start a rodeo challenge. You think that would work? I might have to look into that. I might do a rodeo challenge and give it out as a freebie. Yeah, that's what we need to do, Gretchen. Exactly. Nobody has to know why we're wanting to go to the rodeo. Oh, you're coming east for Thanksgiving, Eva? Mine wouldn't care either. Well, I appreciate all of you guys hopping in here tonight, and we'll do this again, not next Saturday, but the Saturday afterwards. And I'll work on that rodeo challenge too. So I'll go ahead and say good night, and I appreciate you guys hopping in here with me. This is my first live that was open to everybody, and as you all know, I did a live about a month ago, and it was disastrous, and it took me a little while to get my nerve back up to do another one. So I did do one with just my members last week, but I decided this week I'm going to open up to everyone, and I appreciate all of you coming so much. And I think that we've had a good time, and we'll do it again. I'll see you not next week, but the week after. So in 2 weeks at 8 o'clock, we'll be here. Okay? Good night, everyone. Oh, hi, lovely. I'm sorry. I just now see you in Francis Rose. Okay, good night. Thank you for coming, lovely budgets. Good night. Well, I hope you had a good nap, lovely.